I guess with that, I'll turn to you for any questions you may have.
Did you actually see with your own eyes your father marching with Martin Luther King?
My own eyes, I stood in the sense of I saw my dad become president of American Motors. I wasn't actually there when he became president of American Motors, but I saw him in the figurative sense of he marched with Martin Luther King. My brother remembers him also marching with Martin Luther King, and so in that sense, I saw him march with Martin Luther King.
Side by side, the two of them.
I'm sorry, I don't know exactly where they were standing at the time.
Where was it all?
No, I really can't. I know that there are historical references, David Broder's book, and there are other books as well that reference the march that my dad had with Martin Luther King. I can't even give you the time frame. I just remember that we talked about it. My brother also remembers my dad having spoken about the fact that he did not do political events on Sunday, but that he decided at the last minute that he was going to break that self-imposed rule and participate, and I think he did so on a Sunday, as I recall.
But now, why did you feel like you should say, I saw my father walk, when you didn't actually see with your own eyes, if I'm interpreting what you're saying?
Well, I'm an English literature major as well. When we say I saw the Patriots win the World Series, it doesn't necessarily mean you were there. Excuse me, the Super Bowl. I saw my dad become president of American Motors. Does that mean you were there for the ceremony? No, it's a figure of speech. I saw my father as a champion of civil rights. This is a figure of speech, and it refers to that figure of speech. I saw my father march with Martin Luther King, noting his great record in fighting for civil rights. And he and my mom went to Martin Luther King's funeral, and were very involved. I remember my mom having a meeting with Martin Luther King as well. So they were very much involved in efforts to promote civil rights at a time when in the Republican Party that wasn't commonplace. My dad really stood out in favor of civil rights, and as I recall also from our dinner conversations, one of the concerns he had with Barry Goldwater was he felt that he was not strong enough in standing up for civil rights. So my dad was a leader in this area, and the reference of seeing my father lead in civil rights and seeing my father march with Martin Luther King is in the sense of this figurative awareness of and recognition of his leadership.